What happens when a major sports brand stays quiet while a rising star changes the rules of the game? That's exactly what Caitlin Clark, a new star in the WNBA, is going through. Nike, her multi-million-dollar backer, has been quiet even though she has broken records and drew huge crowds. People, both fans and players, are angry about this lack of communication. Clark's teammate, Lexie Hull, recently dropped a bombshell that showed how little Nike cares about Clark's progress. Why would a brand that is known for only promoting the best hold back now? Follow us as we find out the truth and talk about what it means for women's sports. Caitlin Clark's first season has been nothing less than famous from the start. The world now knows she's not just a player. She changes the game. Clark's arrival caused ticket sales for the Indiana Fever to go through the roof. Venues were packed with people who came to see her do moves that didn't seem possible. Her performances in her first season broke a lot of records. Clark broke the record for most three-pointers made by a rookie in every game she played, making her the first player in WNBA history to do so. She now had a long list of successes that made her a star who was changing the league. Her fans couldn't get enough of her. Her best moments were shared all over social media. Sports experts talked about how good she could be, and merchandise sales went through the roof. Clark had an effect on more than just basketball courts. She was becoming a sign of how exciting, interesting, and popular women's sports could be. For years, it had been hard for the WNBA to get noticed by most people, but Clark was changing that. Because Clark was so electric, the Indiana Fever, a team that had been through a lot in recent years, became a must-see brand. With such an important story going on, you'd think that Nike would be celebrating their star player in a big way. Clark signed an 8-year, $28 million deal with the brand, which showed that they believed she could become the face of not only the WNBA, but also a new era in sports. But Nike didn't seem to be supporting Clark despite all of his great work. There weren't any big campaigns or ads to show how important she was to the sport, and she didn't have any major endorsements. Both the sound and the quiet were strange, and they made fans and experts scratch their heads.